Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Anne and I do create, study and life in Italy videos, and I'm a feed content creator as well. So if this looks to be content you're interested in, do consider subscribing to the channel. So today I'm going to speak to you guys about the regional scholarship for the Liguria region. Okay, so the regional scholarship for this region is open as I speak to you. So I want to tell you guys all about this regional scholarship. So first of all, what is this regional scholarship? So Aliseo is the regional scholarship for the Liguria region. So let me show you guys where this region is. You remember the video where I showed you guys about the regions and their various scholarship. This is the region, is this part. Okay, it's closer to Piedmont and that of Tuscany. So yeah, who can apply for this regional scholarship? Like anyone that is enrolled in the university in this region. One of the university include University of Genoa. So if you apply to the University of Genoa and you have been accepted, you can practically apply for this scholarship. So what are the benefits? As an international student, you fall in this bracket. So you're going to receive like 6,657 euros. You're going to receive this is the gross amount, but then 1,081 euros is going to be deducted for that of like services with your meals and all of that. Then 2,378 is going to be deducted for for accommodation. So at the end of the day, you're going to receive a net amount of 3,198. Okay, yeah, so that is for students whose ISEE, and for your case, it's going to be ISEEUP that falls within this range. Okay, this range. Then for the other category, to put it, is those whose ISEE fall within 16,667 to that of 25,000. Okay, so you're going to receive a gross amount of 4,926 euros, and then 1,081 is going to be deducted for that of meals, and then 2,378 is going to be deducted for accommodation. So the total amount that you're going to receive, like the net you're going to receive, is 1,467. So as always, there's always like some other clauses that come into play for an increment of the scholarship fund. So it's here like there's going to be 15% increment for those whose ISEEUP is like less than or equal to the 50% of the the limited amount stated. Okay, so that is the limited amount which was stated was that of 25,000 euros. Okay, you guys can see it here, the 25,000 euros. So yeah, if any student has an amount which is less or equal to 50% of that amount, you can get a 15% increment. And the second category has to do with female students that are studying or will be studying in STEM courses. So basically there's going to be 20% increment. Then the other clause as well refers to that of students with disability. So 25% increment is going to be given to them. The last section has to do with 20% increment for students that are enrolled in like 2 courses at the same time. You kind of like get it. So that is all that has to do with like the benefit. Now let us talk about the scholarship document. So as you guys know, you know that to apply for any of these scholarships, you need your family declaration, document. When you are presenting the family declaration document, as I've mentioned, the year under review is that of 2021. So the family declaration document for that of 2021, where it looks at your family composition, the income, and that of your properties and assets as well. Yes, then outside of that, if you don't know how to, how the family declaration document looks like, I'm going to link it above. I have a video on it, a sample, where you guys can refer, like you can refer to it to know how to go about it. Then one other thing you should know is you need to apply for the ISEEUP with this document. In the application process, there's a place where you must agree that you will be applying for the ISEEUP by a specific date for you to be able to continue with the application. And then there were, like, sanctions are that in that section. Like, you have to agree that if you do not request by that date, you're going to be taken out from the provisional rankings, and then, like, subsequently to be taken out from the final rankings. Okay, so that is very, very important. So that is it with that. Then there are required documents for you to request for the ISEEUP. I have a video on that. Check the link up there. But then, yeah, those are the requirements you need aside the family declaration document to request for the ISEEUP. And I'm not sure, but then I heard somewhere that you can get someone here in Italy to act as, like, on your behalf, to go request for the document for you. I don't know how true that is, because some of the documents you need that, okay, before the date of the ranking. So that means if you're not already in the country, then what are you going to do? You kind of like get it. So they provide means for you to get someone to act on your behalf, but I don't know how true that really is. Then the next thing I want us to talk about is that of students that are considered independent. So if you've been away from, like, the family unit for a long while, it's not enough to consider yourself independent if you are just away from your family. But then, who is defined as an independent student? Then the person that's defined as an independent student is someone that lives away from their family unit, and then they're not living in an accommodation owned by the family. Okay. The next thing that is also considered is that of you having, like, an adequate income, okay, an adequate capacity of income from employment and anything similar, okay. You should have been able to produce income for, like, the year 2021 and 2022 of not less than 9,000 each year. Okay, that's very, very important. If you meet the two requirements stated under the independent, then obviously you declare, like, you're going to declare for yourself, and you don't necessarily have to add your family or join your income to that of your family. So the other thing I want us to look at is that of people coming from particularly poor countries. Okay, so there is a list here. Obviously, with people that are being considered from particularly poor countries, like that of Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin. You can see the list. You can see the list here: Togo, Zambia, Somalia, South Sudan, Niger, Rwanda, Sao Tome and Principe, Mali, Malawi, Guinea. Anything that comes from any of these countries with you, you don't particularly have to present the family declaration document. All you have to do is to go to, like, the Italian diplomatic mission in your country, and then they're going to give you a document that states that, like, you are not known to you're not known to come from a family that is well off, okay. And it is that document that you're going to use to apply for this scholarship, and that is what you're going to use to request for the ISEEUP. Okay, so yes. So then the last thing I want to talk about is the deadline for the this particular scholarship. So they may mention that um, from the noon of 2nd June till that of the noon of 31st July. Okay, so there's a bit of time. So take your time and ensure that you get all the needed documents. You need the matriculation number for this particular scholarship. So if you have applied to the University of Genoa and you are waiting their response, then you can wait, come and ensure that when they give you the feedback and you pre-enroll, to the university, you are very sure before you start the application process, because this one is a bit different compared to that of last year. Yeah, so to apply, you just have to apply online through this site as well. The application process for this particular scholarship is a bit particular, because like after you register, they're going to send you an email with your username and then a password that you've selected before you can go and continue, or let me say start with the application process. Okay guys, so I hope you did find value in this video. If you are a student from the University of Genoa and you'll be applying for this scholarship, let me know in the comment section. And do not forget, there is a Telegram group for incoming students, so try as much as possible to connect with other incoming students as well. You don't have to do this entire coming to study in Italy journey alone. Okay, so that is it for this video. Happy applying, and I'm wishing you guys the very best. See you in my next video. Bye.